Title card: The Bene Gesserit's Long Game.
In the universe of Dune, power is not held by the man who sits on the golden lion throne. Power belongs to those who decide who will sit on it. They are the Bene Gesserit. They are not an army. They are not a government. They are something far more terrifying, a school of human engineering, a sisterhood of manipulation whose true battlefield is the very genetic code of humanity.
Visual, slow, sweeping shots of the sisterhood walking through hallways. Cut to a quick close-up shot of the Gom Jabbar test.
For millennia, while great houses feuded and emperors schemed, the sisterhood played a different game. A game of generations. A game so patient, so subtle, that its players are often unaware they are pieces on the board.
What is the core ambition of the Bene Gesserit? It is the Kwisatz Haderach. Not a prophet, not a savior, but a genetically refined male whose mind can see across space and time. A human computer capable of accessing both male and female ancestral memories. The ultimate tool of control. Montage of historical paintings and visuals showing royal marriages, followed by quick cuts of documents and genetic charts.
Their means to this end was the greeting program. Every daughter married into power. Every son produced was a calculation. Lady Jessica's assignment, for instance, was to produce a daughter for the Atreides line, one step closer to their ultimate male. Her act of love, giving birth to Paul, was seen as an act of profound heresy against the sisterhood's rigid plan. This is the essence of their long game, the subordination of free will to genetic necessity. They do not believe in the whims of fate. They believe in the inevitability of their design. The politics of the Imperium? Just a temporary disturbance.
How does a small, cloistered group maintain such influence? Through two primary weapons, the voice and the Missionaria Protectiva.
Shot of a Bene Gesserit using the voice to command a soldier, followed by a transition to Fremen praying.
The voice is the power of absolute mental conditioning, capable of compelling obedience from any weak-willed mind. It is a psychological weapon that turns words into inescapable shackles. But their deepest deception is the Missionaria Protectiva. These agents, centuries ago, planted the seeds of religious myths, prophecies, and messianic expectations on vulnerable planets like Arrakis. Visual. Close up on the eyes of a Fremen fanatic. When a Bene Gesserit comes to power, she instantly steps into a ready-made role, the revered, prophesied savior. The Fremen believed Paul was their Lisan al-Gaib. The sisterhood knew he was a genetic experiment, fulfilling a pre-packaged script. They created the faith, and then they delivered the God. The terrible cost of perfection. Yet the greatest danger in playing a game this long is that your perfect moves might lead to unpredictable outcomes. Baal Atreides became the Kwisatz Haderach too early. He saw the future, and what he saw was the Bene Gesserit's ultimate failure. Shots of the horrific scale of the Jihad, battles, destruction, vast death totals flashing on screen. Paul's rise triggered the Jihad, a fanatical holy war that killed 60 billion people. This was the catastrophic, unforeseen price of their accelerated breeding program. They sought perfect control, and instead unleashed the most destructive force the galaxy had ever seen. If you are fascinated by the chilling implications of power and conspiracy in lore, you've found the right channel. Consider subscribing for more deep dives into the dark philosophies that shape our favorite universes. The Golden Path,
the ultimate irony. The narrator is found in Paul's son, Leto II, the god emperor.
Slow, imposing shot of the worm body of Leto II.
Leto II knew his father's jihad was just a warning. He saw a future where humanity went extinct. To save it, he instituted his own, far longer game, the Golden Path. A 3,000-year tyranny to psychologically shock humanity into expansion and evolution.
Who laid the groundwork for the God Emperor's monstrous salvation? The Bene Gesserit. Their pursuit of the perfect human created the very monster required to save this species from their own initial chaos. They failed to control Paul, but in doing so, they provided the seed for the universe's ultimate tyrant and savior.
The continuing game narrator. The Bene Gesserit continue. They learn from their failures. They adapt their prophecies. They ensure that no matter who holds the throne, the lines of marriage, the threads of power, and the control over human destiny remains firmly woven in the hands of the sisterhood. They are the ultimate shadow government. They are the cold, calm assurance that no matter the victory, the true victor is always the long game.
Final shot of a Bene Gesserit face, serene but utterly ruthless.
And they always play to win.